I'm phone.
A very warm welcome to class 6th. I once again welcome you all in today's class where we are going to do today reading activity. First of all, I am going to tell you what is reading skill. Then I will tell the importance of reading skill in your education. Reading is such a kind of a habit which will develop your activity, develop your knowledge, develop your culture. You will be full of good vocabs. It may be of any languages, children. It may be of Hindi, it may be of English, it may be of Sanskrit. Language is such a thing which conveys your emotions to the other person in a beautiful manner, in a presentable manner, right? So this can only be developed when you are enriched with lots of words. And this can only be done when you are reading books as much as possible. Now, next thing we come to, that is when we are talking about, today I have informed you all regarding your pair copies which you have to submit it, which we have already completed the syllabus many days ago. But still I have not got the PDFs. Even though you have forwarded, अगर आपने forward कर दिया है, फिर भी आप एक बार और forward करेंगे. That will be on
मैं अगले पे बना रहा हूँ क्या?
5th of Feb.
ऐसा लगता है पौधे में आपके रूम से पानी लेके डालूंगा.
Pratik, mute yourself. Now, submission of your art integration last date is 6th. After that, I won't be accepting anyone's art integration. I will give directly 0. This is your final exams work. So be attentive and be prepared. Now I will explain you what is reading skill. Then after I will also make you all read that how to read out. Okay? And how to develop your reading in a much better way. See children, when you are reading anything, 2-3 things are very important. That first thing is that you have to focus on what you are reading. You just don't blindly read anything. There should be a voice modulation. What is voice modulation, children? Voice modulation means you have to pressurize your voice at that particular place where it is really necessary. You can feel that how beautifully when you are reading out, it is actually directly getting inside the person who all are sitting. आपको इतने प्यार से पढ़ना है, इतने अच्छे से पढ़ना है that it should express the whole story in front of you. You should at least feel the whole story. You can imagine the story in front of you. That should be the power of reading. More you read, more you get knowledge. More you read, more you become enriched with vocab. More you read, more you will become perfect in that particular language. So reading is the best habit, children. So develop reading habit as much as possible. This is a part of enrichment. If I talk about the examination part, your subjects, more you read, more you will know about that particular chapter. More you read, you need not need to learn the things or mug up the things. That is why I am again and again saying reading is the best way to express yourself. Okay, once you start reading in a best way, you will automatically see that it is developing your language. You have a good grip over language. Why I am able to speak in such a fluent manner in English? Because I would love to converse with students to any one of you all at any time in the same language which I am choosing for. Until and unless you all are really working hard behind any language, that language will not love you. You have to love that language. You have to opt that language in yourself. Then only you will come to know how to use good vocabulary in which place. कहाँ पे किन शब्दों का यूज करना है वो आपको सीखना बहुत जरूरी है. Why you all are actually comfortable in Hindi? Because you all feel that that language is so close to your heart. Because your family is having that environment. But children, you have chosen the medium of English and your all the languages are in English only. So your English has to be very strong to develop all your languages. Clear? Now we will move to the one PPT where I will show you how you can develop. Now, name the reading skills in language learning. We know about reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Yesterday only we did listening skill and writing skill both. Today we are going to do reading. And in the next day, I'm going to teach you. This week is totally to develop your skills. This week I have meant for developing all the skills in you all. Next, we will be doing speaking skill, children. Which of these are productive? I expect writing and speaking are the productive. Productive मतलब जो कि आपको दिखता है, फायदा देता है. More you write nicely in the examination, you will get nice, good marks. If you speak nicely, your message will be directly converted to the directly reach to the other person whosoever is sitting over there. That means you should have a good grip over your own your own language, whichever language it may be, children. This is productive for all the languages. If I say आप जितना अच्छा लिखेंगे, as much as you're good you're going to write, you will be getting good marks because you're good, nicely expressive. Similarly, if you speak well, people will get connected with you very soon. Okay, what are the other skills called? Reading and listening are called receptive skills. Reading and listening. When you're reading out something, say for example, I am reading out Beta Nimisha. If I'm reading out something, you are recepting it. आप सुन रहे हैं उसको ध्यान से. You are a receiver, right? When I am listening, I become the receiver. When you are speaking, I am listening, so I become the receiver. So these two skills are known as receptive skills. Am I clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh? So writing and speaking are known as productive skills. आप copy में लिख सकते हैं. Please write down this in your copy. This will help you out forever in your life, beta. This is first year of your middle school. As you are going to grow more and more, this is going to really help you. आप में अगर ये चारों skills हैं, if you have good all the 4 skills nicely in yourself, no one can beat you. Right? So name the skills in language learning: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Which of these are productive skills? Writing and speaking are the productive skills. And reading and listening are called as receptive skills. Okay, these are the receptive skills. Clear? You all have noted down? Then I will move ahead. You all have written in the copy, children? Children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I move ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, active reading. How to read nicely with a nice expression, nice voice modulation. You should have a good knowledge about the pronunciation, about the punctuation marks. So these are very, very important, isn't it? So if you have a good grip over the language, अगर आपके पास बहुत strong है आपका language, if you have a good English, if you have a good pronunciation, you know the knowledge of full stop, comma, semicolon, question mark, exclamatory sign, and you know how to express yourself, that is the best part of your grip of the language. It may be, again I am saying, beta, this is a very common statement for all the languages. Active reading, session aims. By the end of the session, you will have, आप क्या क्या सीखेंगे? Participated in a model reading skill lesson, a clear idea of the stages in a reading skill lesson, a set of class activities to make reading an active skill. Reading को बहुत active बनाने के लिए आगे तक आप सीख जाएंगे. You will be able to learn. Identify the different approaches to teaching reading. How to learn reading. Assess how useful a demo class is in the teacher training. Means when the teacher is giving your training, how much it can be effective. These are the 4 things, children, which we all face, challenges while we face. Attention span of learners. आपका ध्यान पढ़ने में होना चाहिए. Your full concentration should be on the what you are reading. Involvement with the text. आपको whatever you are reading, you should get involved in it. Okay, you have to get involved in that. Difficult words and meanings. You should know, you should learn how to take out the meanings of the hard words. Okay, the reading habit is really the most important thing in your life, children. If you start reading as much as you can, you can't believe even how much knowledge you can gather at a time. More you read, more you will increase your knowledge. More you read, you will gain your own vocab. If you learn 3 to 4 words daily, children, can you imagine that how many words you can learn at a time? Can you just imagine? You can learn so many words at the end of the month. For example, if I say 2 words a day, think about 60 words a month. 60 into 12, right? It is more than, I think so, 720. 720 new words you have learned and you know how to use them. Then just think about the capacity of yours. What a rich English you will be having. How beautiful it will be, isn't it? Don't you think so? Yes. Now let us move to the next part. Take a minute to arrange these stages of life in order. Come on, all of you. Just write it down in a proper sequence in your copy. कौन सा पहले आता है? Done? Children, done? I'm just going to read out the first paragraph for you all, right? I will show you how to read it. First of all, I will look on it. That is the couple yesterday and Fred and Olive, the wedding day. Okay. So this was the 1925. This is, they got married, and 2002. The picture you can see. Now, Fred and Olive Hodges, who have been married for 77 years in April, are about to enter the Guinness Book of Records as the UK's longest married couple. The couple first met in 1915. They were separated by the First World War. They met again in 1919 and fell in love. They got engaged and married, but only after 6 years, when they have saved $600 to buy their first house. The couple, who are both 102, met in their teens as they skated on a frozen river in Northampton in 1915. Fred had left school at 15 and started work for the local gas company. Olive had left at 14 and worked in a leather factory. I wasn't really interested at the time. I just wanted to have fun of the ice, said Olive. Fred came up behind me and knocked me down. He told me years later that he did it because he wanted to pick me up. So this is the way when I'm reading out, it should be like a presentable one. You should understand when I'm reading, the things should not only reach to your ears, it should also reach to your brain and to your heart. You should start imagining the characters in front of you. आपके सामने पूरा वो दिख जाना चाहिए. What I am reading out. You should picturize yourself. Imagination is the strongest thing. When you read something, it automatically develops children. Right? So now I will stop sharing it. Now we will start with the reading part.
Ma'am.
Get ready, children. I will just show you one page that is very important and I will ask you to note it down. These are the verbs and the articles what you learn. I'm just summary. I want to show you this. Yes. Children, if you are having a copy and a pen, please note it down. रीडिंग से आप क्या क्या सीखते हैं? Children, please. Pre-reading. Write it down. Pre-teach difficult words. Preview grammar to be used in the passage. Active schemata. See what learners already know about the topic. Means you should know about the topic before you read something. You should have a data or a stuff what you are reading. While reading, what you have to keep it in mind, and post reading, what you have to keep it in mind. Please write this thing in your copy. Are you all doing that? Students, class 6.
Yes, ma'am.
You are doing writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Please do it fast. Acha, tell me one thing. Till date, have you all did this type of reading skill ever?
No, ma'am.
Today you came to know how to read out, how to enrich yourself, how to know about the vocabulary, how to take out the meanings. And you should have a habit of finding your word meanings from the dictionary. Because see, when you all are going to be in school, we cannot provide you mobile, right? That you will Google it and you will come to know. But we can provide you one dictionary. Okay? You should know how to find out the meanings from the dictionary. Fine? Got my point? Done? Is it done? Children, is it done? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Tanika,
Yes, ma'am.
just read out any paragraph.
Ma'am, from where?
Anywhere, any place, whatever you read out.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I can read from any subject.
Tanika, please ask your parents to please be quiet.
Yes, ma'am.
When classes are going on, don't sit in a place where all your parents are sitting.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I am starting reading.
Yes.
Ma'am, about 2,500 years ago, some Janpat became more important than others and were known as Mahajanpat. Some of these are shown on map. For most Mahajanpads had a capital cities. Many of these were fortified. This means that a huge hall of wood, brick, or stone were built around them.
Acha, Tanika, you have to learn how to read it once again because you should know the comma and the semicolon and the full stop. If it is a comma, you should stop for a second, not more than that. Right? So you have to learn all these things, Vita. Tate Baradia, can you just read out anything?
Yes, ma'am.
Read out.
My grandfather.
Wait.
My grandfather.
Yes. Beta, whenever you are going to read out something now, you should give an introduction. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ma'am. Myself, Tej Baradi. I am here to read out a paragraph and to read out one of the paragraph, and this is a part of our reading skill. Introduce yourself and then start. Start.
Okay, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. This is I am Ted Paradia. I am here to read a paragraph. Topic about Ellen Keller's family. My grandfather, Caspar Keller's son, entered large tracts of land in Alabama and finally settled there. I have been told that once a year he went from Tuscumbia to Philadelphia on horseback to purchase supplies. Philadelphia on horseback to purchase supplies for the plantation. And my aunt has in her possession many of the letters to his family, which give charming and vivid accounts of these trips. My grandmother Keller was a daughter of one of Lafayette's aides, Alexander Murray, and granddaughter of Alexander Spotswood, an early colonial governor of Virginia. She is also second cousin to Robert E. Lee. My father, Arthur H. Keller, was a captain in the Confederate Army, and my mother, Kate Adams, was his second wife and many years younger. Her grandfather, Benjamin Adams, married Susanna E. Godway and lived in Newbury, Massachusetts for many years. Their son, Charles Adams, was born in Newburyport.
Okay, Ted, thank you. You need to practice for voice modulation, beta. Okay, and you have to force on certain places. Have to give a force on certain places. This will only come when you will start more and more of reading. Okay, then?
Yes, ma'am.
Good job. Chahat, can you read any one paragraph? I will give chance to everyone in my next class, right? Everyone has to speak out.
Yes, ma'am.
This is just a practice.
Ma'am, can I start reading?
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am, and all my dear friends. I am Chad. I am going to read a paragraph. Some people choose little dogs, and some dogs choose their people. The Pengeli family had no say in choosing of love. It began on the beach. The sand was 5. Donald, the Pengeli family sand was 5. It was 12, and the twins were 3. Sandy was on the fully reading a comic father bird Pengeli, and John were on the hard, painting the bottom boards of the boat in which father went fishing, and mother Jean Pengeli was making puddings. Little did they guess how soon the state of things would be changed by the large member who was going to erupt into the midst. Soon, Sandy rolled on her back to make sure that the twins were not swimming on slippery rock into the mimic on slippery rock.
Okay,
At
beta.
the same moment,
Okay.
a large body struck his forcibly.
Chahat, good job.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Good job. I would like to say a sentence to each and every child present in the class. Please convey the message those who are absent that in the next class everyone has to be present because there is going to be reading skill activity for your final exams, right? So prepare yourself
Okay, ma'am.
and okay, meet in the next class. Thank you so much. Take care. See you. Bye-bye.
बाय मैम थैंक यू मैम
मैम जिनका नहीं हुआ है वो उनका दूसरी
Bye,
क्लास में
ma'am.
होगा ना